he actually looks pretty bad. So maybe this is why he wasn't doing it this way all along. It's a load of shit, right? That pad work. All that flashy pitter-patter stuff. I've never been a fan of it. Although there is some benefits to it, keeping you moving if you've got to lose weight, throwing lots of little punches. I guess you could say it's good for timing and reactions, but it's more like choreography than real boxing. And since Mayweather started this fancy Mittwork style, there's been loads of people followed on with it, especially in the fitness industry, where a lot of boxing trainers think this is the training that you've got to do to get better at boxing, because Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest fighters of all time, is doing it, so maybe I should do it too. Well, but I will say, for the fitness standpoint of doing this sort of flashy mitt work on the mitts with a client, it can be good. The clients like it, and doing some sort of mitt work is really good for clients because it gives them that confidence that they need, and where they're still slipping punches, rolling punches. Now, it's always been hard to deny Floyd Mayweather's mitt work because of his success in the ring. Even though he doesn't do them sort of silly combinations in the ring, because of his success in the ring, you can't really criticize him. Well, he's just criticized himself with this video that I've just seen on Twitter, where he says a lot of fighters think it's just this.
See, a lot of fighters think it's just this. So I don't want to make it a habit of showing fighters. No, it's not even a habit. I don't want fighters doing the wrong thing. So we're going to get back to the basics.
And now he's saying, I don't want fighters doing it the wrong way. Basically saying that he was doing it the wrong way. Yes, no shit. And now you've retired, you're coming out the bag. And now he's showing the right way. Now, when I see him Floyd like this, trying to do it the correct way, he actually looks pretty bad. So maybe this is why he wasn't doing it this way all along. Yeah, this is the traditional way of doing mitts, but yeah, Floyd doesn't look that good, although he is, what is he, 45 years old or something now? But with Floyd, it's just hard for me to believe anything that comes out of his mouth. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if behind the scenes, he's looking like $1 million, like a Canelo Alvarez when you see him hit the mitts. Floyd is doing that stuff. But like, yeah, I don't believe what he's saying here.
All you fighters that I see getting on, doing the mitt work or the pad work, whatever you want to call it. I see y'all doing all this. But I ain't never seen none of y'all do it in a fight.
Now he's saying, I see you fighters doing this and doing that on the pad work, but I don't see you doing that in a fight. Well, Floyd, guess what? We never seen you do this in a fight either.
And then y'all gonna say, Floyd, well, we never seen you doing it in a fight. Well, go watch the Arturo Gotti fight. And everything that I did on the pads, I did in the ring. So y'all gotta be able to duplicate it if y'all wanna be like Floyd Mayweather.
So he said he used some of that pad work in the Gotti fight, but Floyd had 50 fights. So from all 50 fights, he used some of them combinations that he does on the pad work in one fight. Now, I am being a critic here because I'm not a Floyd Mayweather fan. Now, I've got two different opinions on mitt work. One, if you're a fighter and you're doing mitt work. Two, if you're doing this for fitness. Now, if you're a fighter, I would always work on specific things for your fight, and maybe for a different game plan, and maybe working on a bad habit, and maybe working for fitness where your coach is going to really push you on the mitts. And mitt work was my favorite type of training to do. It feels great being in there with your coach, working on specific things. And there's definitely room for longer combinations, as long as they're realistic. Because in the ring, you've got that split second to react where you might have to throw 1-2, roll out the way of a hook, come back with 2 to the head and 3 hooks to the body. Them things kind of happen sometimes in the ring. So there is room for that. But I would never recommend the flashy pitter-patter Floyd Mayweather stuff unless, again, you're trying to like lose weight and burn calories at the end of the session, and you might just be throwing lots of uppercuts or had a few slips in there. Now, my other opinion on mitt work for fitness is completely different. I absolutely love mitt work for a fitness standpoint. I've been in the boxing fitness industry since 2012, and you might not know this about me, but my main business is boxing education, where I educate fitness professionals on how to teach boxing to other people for fitness, not for fighting, for fitness, where we show personal trainers, fitness professionals, boxing and fitness enthusiasts how to hold the mitts and start a career in teaching boxing for fitness. And I've been doing this since 2015. Traveled the world with this, certifying thousands of trainers on how to hold the mitts correctly for fitness. And with mitt work for fitness, you certainly can throw in them longer combinations that are possibly unrealistic, like a 1-2 slip, slip, roll, 2 hook, 2, 1-1, 2 hook, 2. Because if you do that with, let's say, a middle-aged lady who's paying you to do a training session with it, she's going to love that. She's going to feel like a real boxer. And if she does, she's going to come back and train with you again and again. She's going to get better results, and you're going to earn more money as a fitness professional. You can get more information about this course at boxingfitness.com/academy. And this course is fully online, so you can do it at your own pace from anywhere in the world. Maybe you want to start a new career. Maybe you want to have a side hustle. Well, if you do, You will love this course. Go to boxingfitness.com and check it out. So I do love boxing Mittwork, but there's also some cons to it, just like there is for the heavy bag. I created this video right here showing you the pros and cons of hitting the heavy bag. Click here and check this video out.